Hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm just remaking this video. I started a Minoxidil Beard Journey about 2 years ago or so, about 2.5 years ago. Actually my last video, if you guys go down into my videos, it was in October of 2016 was the last video I actually uploaded. It's been about, like I said, a little bit over 2 years now. And as you guys can see, the beard has grown quite a bit. If you guys look at my videos from the very first one that I posted, you guys will notice that I had like no hair at all. Like none of this was here. I didn't have a mustache. I just had like long sideburns. Came to like right here, same thing on this side, and then my chin area, never really had an issue with my chin. So that was always fine. But everything else, like if you guys go back, and I'll try to post a picture, I'll see if it works. I had like no hair at all, neither on my mustache. But what happened was I did the journey for about 6 months, and I had pretty good results. As you guys can see, again, it did grow in, and but as you guys can see, I'll kind of go closer. I do have some patches still. So like there's a little patch right here, there's a little patch right here, and then this side, like if you guys can see here, this side right here, it's a little lighter than everything else. So I want to go back in and kind of restart the journey, and see if they kind of grow in a little bit. This section right here has always been weak, even when I started, and 2 years later, you guys can see where it hasn't really fully grown in like everything else did. This side is my strong side, I think. It's besides that patch here, it's much darker and much denser than everything else is compared to this side. If you guys look here, my neck area, like my neckline, it did grow all the way in, so I have no issues there as well. And then my mustache, of course, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. That was completely empty. There was no hair at all there. Now this section right here, like the edges, these are a little longer. I would kind of like lift it up. If you guys can see, there's no hair here. Hasn't fully connected just yet, so I want to see if I can connect those. And then this side also. So like it's just no hair there. So I'm gonna try to see if I can connect those together as well. But I wanted to make this video. I've been thinking about restarting the journey for quite some time now. I just haven't had the chance to actually go and actually buy the products, which I know is just a quick like pickup, you know, from the store and you know whatever. I just haven't done it. I did already purchase it, and it's actually in my bathroom, so I forgot to grab that. But I just use the regular CVS brand, like it's the off-brand one, and that's what I used the first time. And as a matter of fact, give me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab it. I used the CVS brand, and then what I'm gonna try, I'm actually try the liquid this time. So when I first started it, I did the foam, CVS brand also, so it's like the off-brand one. But I just did the foam. This is what I used, and it worked for me. So I'm gonna try to do the liquid. I know a lot of people have had pretty good success with the liquid. So I'm gonna try that, see how that goes. I did the 3-month supply, and I'll probably either start it tonight or I'll probably start it tomorrow morning. I'm not really sure yet. And then one of these days I'll see if I can upload a video of like what my routine is and how I actually apply it. Now I have been thinking, when I first started, of course I had like no hair, so it was much easier to apply to the face. Now that there is some hair in some areas, I'm not sure if I should trim it down just to restart the process, or kind of just apply it over and see how it goes. I don't know how well that will work, but I think I'll probably just, you know, do a couple applications for like a week or so, and if I notice that it's not really like going like straight to the skin, then I'll probably just go ahead and trim everything down. But overall, like I'm happy with it. Like I said, I did Minoxidil for 6 months. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I did Minoxidil for 6 months, twice a day. I did it in the morning and at night right before bed. And I know they say that you have to wipe it off after 4 hours or so. I did it like right before I went to bed, so I didn't wipe it off until the morning. And then as soon as I wiped it off in the morning, I would give it about 30 minutes or so and then just reapply it. and then I'll just wash it off at work, or if I was home, I'll just wash it off here. But that's what my routine was, and I just did it with the foam. But we'll see. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go. Like I said, this is a little bit over 2 years later. I know a lot of people say that that using minoxidil, you'll like lose the hair after a while. If you guys are thinking about starting the journey, that's false. You know, that's not true. Like, this is my hair. Like, this is actual hair that's growing out of my skin, and I have no issues with it. And I'm talking about, this is 2 years later, after stopping the journey, right? And it did grow slow quite a bit. This is actually like hair. I think I haven't like trimmed it down probably like in 2 months. So it's not like I'm a fast grower either, but it has grown quite a bit. Like it's grown quite a bit. And I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm happy with it, with the results. You know, I've always wanted to grow a beard and I just never could. So for me to have this much hair, like, I'm happy. Like I said, we'll see how it goes. If you guys are thinking about restarting the journey, if you guys have no hair and just want to grow a beard, just go for it. Like, you have nothing to lose. And there's very few people where Minox doesn't work for them. But I'm talking about, from all the videos that I've seen, it's very, very few people that have no success with it. For the most part, I've watched a ton of people, you know, go through the whole process, especially when I was looking into, like, when I first like stumbled across like the minoxidil for the beard, or for the face. I watched so many journeys from a lot of people, and it worked for everybody. So I was like, you know what? It's 40 bucks for the off-brand one. I don't know, like Rogan is a little bit more expensive, but for the off-brand one, it's like 40 bucks for a 3-month supply. Like, why not? I mean, the most you'll lose is $40, you know? You have nothing to lose. As long as you're consistent with it, and, you know, just make sure that that's the most important thing, really. It's just being consistent with applying the solution to your face. But it'll work. Like, you guys have nothing to lose. Like I said, I started the journey back in 2016. I think it was like August, if I'm not mistaken. All the videos are still at my channel, so if you guys want to go back and like look at some of the videos, and like I said, I'm gonna try to post it, like upload a picture of either at the very beginning or at the end of the video. I'll see kind of how it works, and of the progress of what it's just clips from my very first video that I did, compared to like what I have now. But if you guys are interested in starting, and just start it. You know, it's same thing applies for everything else. Just start it. You have nothing to lose, and you know, best case scenario, you'll have a beard, right? So if you do have any questions for me, you know, feel free to reach out to me. I wouldn't mind like answering any questions for anybody, or anything. If you guys have comments or tips, you know, I'm always open to do different things, and you know what could potentially like help me, you know, start everything. So any tips or questions that you guys may have, whatever the case may be, you know, feel free to like reach out, you know, comment down below, send me emails, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm open to anybody, and whether it's questions, tips, comments, whatever the case may be, I'm open to everything. I do have a couple other things planned for the channel. When I first started my journey, I was a lot heavier. I was about 300 pounds. And I was reading, I forgot where I read it. It's probably like on the Facebook group that I'm a part of. That, you know, eating a healthy diet or having a healthy diet and, you know, exercising, you know, does help quite a bit. So I actually started my weight loss journey back in 2016 as well, like towards the end of it. And I did lose about 80 pounds. Although since that point, you know, since last year, which is at my lowest, I was 212 pounds or so, to now, I have gained about 40 pounds. So I'm about 250 right now. So I'm thinking about starting a new weight loss journey as well at the same time as Minoxidil. See if that kind of helps out a little bit, you know, with everything. And it's better to, you know, it's just good to have a healthy, you know, overall life anyway. So I'll probably do some weight loss videos on the channel as well. I know when I was looking to losing weight, I'm on YouTube a lot, if you guys haven't, you know, noticed already. But if you guys are looking to look at something or to follow along with my journey, I know when I was looking, I found a lot of people who are motivational, who have lost a ton of weight, but I never found anybody that was actually going through the process of losing weight. So that's kind of what I want to do. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can see what the, you know, the ups and downs of actually losing weight, you know, the struggles of like food. I love food. Anything like fattening is like amazing to me. But you know, it's the same thing with everybody else. But you guys can actually, I'll document like my what I eat, you know, when I'm losing weight, my type of exercises that I do, and all that stuff. So if you guys want to follow along for that as well, that's also going to be on the channel here in the future. And just some random things, like, I don't know, I kind of want to just start a couple of different things all at the same time. So, but again, if you guys have any questions, like I said, I know I've been talking for quite some time now, kind of getting off topic of what the video is actually about. Feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you guys. And I'll see if I can upload a video probably sometime in the next week or so of my actual routine of how I'm going to apply the liquid, since it is going to be new to me. I haven't done that in like, I've never done that. I've always done the foam. So I'll probably do a routine video. It's just going to be a short video just of how it works. And we'll kind of go from there. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out, like I said. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to end the video. And I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.